Hi everyone, my name is Jacobus. I am a health educator here at KCAO in the NEHP Department of Nutrition Education and Hunger Prevention. Today we're going to be doing a really cool recipe called potato curry. And please forgive me right now for the not great lighting and the roosters in the background. So, potatoes are really good. They're nutritious and they're filling like meat. They're really good and it's a cheap way to really substitute meat. What's causing the prices of meat to go up? Well, a lot of us right now are struggling to afford meat because it's really expensive. Inflation is the cost of prices going up on things. And right now, I go to the store and just get some chicken breast or basic chicken for this dish. It's gonna cost me $6 or $7. Instead of potato, I got a couple of potatoes, 50 cents each. They were $1. They fill me up, they'll fill my friends up, they'll fill my family up. It's a great alternative to using meat. So today we really want to show you guys how to do that. So we're really excited. All right, so now we're gonna get the stove started. There we go. So we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of oil. There's 1, and then there's 2. Boom. I'll put that aside. And we're gonna get this all moved around the pan and throw our onions in. That, my friends, is the best sound on earth. When you start cooking something like that, delicious. And right here, this is the point where it starts really smelling really good. We have some browning on it. We're starting to get some browning on the bottom of the pan a little bit. That smells really good. We know that these are getting cooked. So now we're gonna go in and add our spices. We're gonna add our 1 clove of minced garlic. And then in this cup we have ground ginger and some curry that we're gonna add. So it's gonna be a little bit strong at first, but it's gonna come together really nice. And this, we're gonna cook for about 3 or 4 minutes, just so the onions pick up the color. You start smelling the ginger, it smells so good. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really good. So it's been about a minute now. I'm gonna let this sit for a few more seconds and then get the rest of our ingredients going. This has been going for about 2 or 3 minutes now. See, they're starting to soften up a little bit, starting to caramelize. So now we're at our potatoes, right? So our potatoes are gonna cook for about 5 minutes. Thank you very much. We're gonna get a little more in there. That's 1 big potato. That's gonna cook for about 5 minutes. We're gonna get some browning on the potato. They're gonna start to cook a little bit, but they're not gonna be fully soft, right? So we're just getting everything mixed together here. All right, so Pam and I were talking, and the recipe calls for you to put this on simmer, which is a low cook, for about 20 minutes, but it didn't call to put any fluids in there, which is generally not a good cooking practice because this is gonna get really dry. So we're gonna add some water. And kind of get all the good flavor stuff off the bottom. See, that came off perfectly. Now it's all mixing together. And then that looks really good. That looks a lot better. A little more water.
Do you want more water?
No, that's perfect. Okay, it's on simmer, so we're gonna put a timer for 20 minutes. All right, so now we're gonna continue. Our potatoes are done simmering. We just checked them. The bottom got a little bit burnt, I'm not gonna lie, so that's okay though. So now we're gonna add our tomatoes. My helper Pam is gonna get me some salt and pepper very graciously. So I'm supposed to add 2 tablespoons of this, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's gonna cook for about 5 minutes. That's gonna simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now it's telling me to add a 1/2 cup of coconut water. And folks, I've never cooked anything like this in my life. So we're gonna take a 1/2 cup of coconut water. And make sure when you look at the cans of this, that it says unsweetened on it, and that's 100% coconut juice, there's no added sugars. And we're gonna take our cilantro and toss that on as well. And I waited to add the peppers at the end, because not everyone likes peppers. And that's what a lot of your color comes from. So now we're just gonna stir this around. And to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna go on top of rice, or some beans or something like that, maybe with some bread on the side, because this kind of just turns straight into mush. If we're gonna be honest. After I simmered the potatoes, I thought they were gonna stay chunky, and it kind of just ended up being a paste. So,
Maybe we should add it.
no, because when I think about it, if you simmer potatoes like that, they're gonna get soft. They're gonna get soft no matter what. I don't think they'll ever stay in form. I could be wrong though. If someone's wrong and wants to challenge me for this recipe, I totally understand. I think you should do it. This came out good. It's unlike what I expected it to be. The texture of the potatoes is really soft, and I thought they would be a little bit crisper. I thought it would be like a little more chunky. This kind of came out like a little pasty, kind of like almost a mashed potato. It's really good. I enjoy it. This would go really good on top of rice. So keep in mind next time when you're making this dish, or whenever you're making any dish to substitute, you know, have some rice with it, have something that's going to complement it, because this by itself, I don't know if it would be filling enough for a lot of people. So definitely keep that in mind, but it's really good. I really like it.